Hello, viewers. This is Michael from Screen Review, bringing you a new podcast for my seventh code of Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to bleach or off during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain adult language. If you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain adult language. If you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, that means you get to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this and everything else out the way, let's get into the latest episode of Boonboomger. So basically, it starts off like this. We see Minnow Boom Paint arriving at Ty Handle's house. Turns out that Ty Handle has a nice mansion house. It's not a big mansion, but like a nice mansion, like a house, like a nice sizable mansion house. So basically, it's like oh wow, wow, like Minnow was like Ty must be rich, very rich to own this little mansion house and whatnot. So basically, he had that little water, that little side water pools and whatnot. And basically, when she got to the middle of that water pool with the walkway, turned out there was a secret elevator that leads down to a secret garage under the mansion, where Tahano and Shino was talking about they were talking about the next job. So basically, Shino was breaking it down. He said that we've been hired by a Japanese government official to deliver to deliver some top secret documents to a to a person to a politician to a politician. So basically, we just have to deliver this document, this secret document to that person, and basically we get paid for it. So basically, Ty was like, all right, and basically, and Shino was like, Shido was about to talk about the Minnow, but Minnow was like, heard the conversation and basically like, we're gonna be spies, we're gonna be so we're gonna be spies and whatnot, living seeing secret documents to government officials and whatnot, and basically that's when the conversation went left. So basically, we should, Shido was not happy that that Meadow kind of interrupt his conversation his conversation with Tyre, and basically that's when Boom Boom, or better known as Boondaris, or Boom Boom, or Boom Boom for short, was like just finished making curry, and basically it made the scene a bit more awkward between the Rangers, and whatnot. So basically, after a minute or so, Minnow tried Boom's curry that he just finished making, and and basically like, oh, this is the best curry I ever had. I never thought like robots like you can make food like this, and basically, then we got a SNA, start, and that's when we start to get a bit more explaining about Boom Boom. So basically, Ty said that Boom Boom is not a robot; he's an alien. So basically, he's like a mechanical alien that looks like a kind of like a robot Zord from a different planet. And basically, turns out Boom Boom said that he crash landed here on Earth. According to Boom Boom, he crash landed on the Earth, and basically that's all he remembers. So basically, like, and basically, what about the hockey aliens? And basically, Boom Boom said, the hockey aliens are just a group of basically are a group of space invaders that goes around the universe, and basically, conquering planets and taking, and conquering, go around conquering planets around the universe. So basically, and basically that's when we cut to that's where we cut to the Hashi aliens being, being Atasha, D-Trade, and Yaya, talking to their boss on on DK's staff, like a holographic, like a image, like a square image of. We don't see the boss's figure, but we just see the logo of the Hachi aliens, and basically like we're your free loyal generals, and we arrived on Earth and whatnot, and basically Earth Earth is just the people. Earth is the perfect has the perfect resources that the perfect energy that we need and whatnot. So basically, Detroit and the others are sent to Earth to gather a energy source from Earth. Called like this gasoline energy and whatnot. Not like no, not the people, but a different type of energy used from people called like this special gasoline energy from people and whatnot. So anyway, talking about that boss is called Mad Rex. So basically, Mad Max is basically a reference to Mad Max. But anyway, so basically, like, all right, then you guys carry on, and basically, he like, but you make sure that you guys don't embarrass me, and basically, and once the cop, and once they was done, talking to their boss, Tasha used her powers to transform a vacuum cleaner into a automobile monster, and basically it's in out to collect this gasoline energy source that they need to something. So anyway, back at the secret headquarters of the Blue Rangers, and Minnow figured that, so basically, he thinks that, Minnow said, so basically you crashed it by accident, and basically you must be is so basically you're probably maybe you was here to maybe you came here to help us fight against the hockey aliens. And well, but Ty Handle and Boom Boom said no, not exactly. So basically, the whole Boom Ranger idea to fight against the hockey aliens was all Ty Handle's idea. So basically, it was all Ty Henner's idea was to stop the Blue Rangers and basically to fight against the hockey aliens, and basically Boom Boom was like, I'll help you out, or help you out to fight against the hockey aliens, and basically Shino was like, I was like, enough of this, we got a job to do. Honestly, I don't think she's the right person to be a ranger and whatnot. And basically, Mena was was kind of hurt by Shino's comment and whatnot, and that's when Ty had a flashback when he met in the flashback, we see Shino. No, it looked like he snuck into the underground base, and basically Tahano had the boo handle and gun mode about to shoot him. Instead of shooting him, Tahano asked him to join him and become a ranger and whatnot, and that was the end of the flashback. So anyway, she was like, enough of this. I'm gonna go do the job. I'm gonna go do the job that we are been assigned by the government. And basically, and Ty Hanna was like, why don't you go ahead and, go get the documents. I'll meet up with you guys later on. So basically, Shino was not happy about this, but he went along with it. He didn't want, and so basically he had no choice but to go along with it. So basically, so basically, somewhere like some few minutes later, we see Shino and Minnow outside this outdoor cafe, waiting for the courier who has the documents that they're supposed to transfer to they're supposed to pick up and transfer to a politician outside this outdoor that cafe. So basically, Shino was not happy, working with Meadow and whatnot, but he's going along with it and whatnot. And basically, they spotted the courier who had the documents in the briefcase. And out of nowhere, that's when the vacuum cleaner monster that Tasha created, sucked up the briefcase from the courier and started to suck up any other items around him. Meadow was about to morph up, and basically, and she was like, hold on, wait a minute, was deserving the monsters, was deserving so basically, Shino was like, no, don't do anything yet. So basically, he was observing the monster and seeing what he is, observing the back creature monster abilities and whatnot. We see this cop who from the first episode, and basically, this cop was like, showed up at the wrong time, and basically, the back creature monster was trying to suck him up, but in the middle was like, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna help that cop out. So basically, we see Minimum up into Boom Pink and basically temporarily stop the vacuum cleaner monster from sucking up the cop. And basically the cop recognized Boom Pink and basically like, oh, you're that tired person I saw before. And basically that's when a sign out of nowhere hit the cop on the head and knocked him out. And basically the monster came through, got himself up and basically was about to suck up Boom Pink in the cop. And basically when Miro asked for Shino's help, Shino disappeared. And basically, the vacuum cleaner monster had, Minnow was at a disadvantage against the vacuum cleaner monster. So basically, she was using the ties on her shoes, on her ranger shoes, to make sure that he doesn't get sucked up, doesn't get sucked up by the monster, but also making sure that the unconscious cop didn't get sucked up by the vacuum cleaner monster either. So basically, Minnow couldn't, really offend herself against the vacuum monster because she was trying to make sure that she doesn't get sucked up and the unconscious cop didn't get sucked up by the vacuum monster. So basically, and basically that's when Ty Handle showed up and basically knocked the monster down and basically gave Minnow the opportunity to take the cop to a safe place, and Minnow was telling Ty Handle like, she know Disney, and Ty Handle was like, no, he didn't. He's working on a plan, and we see Gimba, and basically and Gimba was like, oh yes, was like confirming to Minnow that yes, oh, Shino did not diss you. He came up with a plan, so don't worry, I got the rest handed to deal with this monster. So basically, Ty was like, okay, and basically, Minnow was like, who the hell is this guy? Well, let's just say he's helping us to execute a plan that Shino got that Shino for the against this Bakuage monster. So basically, the Bakuage monster showed up, and basically, Ty morphed up into his ranger form, and basically they kept the monster busy, and basically that's when Shino showed up in the pink Dragon Zord and grabbed and used its claw mode to grab the Bakuage monster and took it to this junkyard. And basically, Shino took the monster, grabbed the monster with the pink Dragon Zord, and basically in claw mode, and drove him to this junkyard. And basically, the monster didn't like how this junkyard was junky. It started to suck out all the junk in the junkyard, and basically, once it did, it started to clog up, and therefore he couldn't suck anymore into his vacuum cleaner storage unit. Anyway, so basically the Rangers took advantage of this, and basically before they attacked the monster, closely examined the monster and figured that this vacuum cleaner monster must have a limit of how much he can suck up into his storage unit, and so basically he sent Gimba. So basically he sent Gimba to the junkyard to buy it and whatnot, and basically Todd owns the junkyard now. Gimba was there to buy the junkyard from the person who owns it, and basically took them out of there, and therefore used all the junk, figured the vacuum cleaner monster was very clean, had a clean nature to it, and basically figured that all that junk will basically clog it up, and therefore he couldn't store anything more into his storage thing. So there was storage unit. So basically, Blue got the storage unit, and basically and basically inside the storage unit was the briefcase with the secret document and whatnot. And basically, using a bunch of foot soldiers showed up, and basically the Rangers used their morphers to make them go super fast, and basically took out the foot soldiers and took out the monster. The monster exploded into energy, and that's when Yaya what shows up and basically absorbed the monster that bowled up into energy, and basically made himself grow, and he went into that space highway, and basically the Rangers contacted Boom Boom, and basically Boom Boom showed up with the other Boom cars, and basically chased Yaya on that space highway again. But this time Yaya was chasing after them instead of was chasing after the Boom Rangers instead of the Boom Rangers chasing after Yaya. So basically, working with some clever teamwork from some Shino and Taihano and from Taya and Shino, they was able to force Yaya out of the highway dimension, and basically Yaya managed to make the and managed to unleash the energy, and basically make the back of Queen of Monster grow giant size, and basically that's when Boom Boom transformed into the Boom Negazord and combined with the Station Magazord and Off Roader Zord, and formed Boom Negazord in giant size, and took down the took the with some clever smart thinking, some clever smart and funny with a clever smart funny fight secret, they was able to destroy the back Queen Monster, and basically it was able to carry out their job. So basically, they got the briefcase with the secret document to their client, or to the other client who is suspecting it, and basically turns out it was just a picture of him in a Japanese celebrity, like a pop idol or something like that, and basically that was who. So basically, this guy was basically a white dude from America. So basically, he seemed like he loved Japanese pop stars and whatnot. So basically, he was happy that he got this document with this picture of him and a famous Japanese pop star girl, taking the picture together. And basically, Sheena was like, found this kind of shit, found it kind of this whole ordeal was strange, but at the same time, Minnow was like, I think this was a good idea. So basically, Sheena and Minnow seem to get along now, but and basically let's go back to the garage, and go eat some curry from Boom Boom. But decides to go do his own thing and just walk away from Tyre and Minnow, and basically and Tyre was like, don't worry about he needs time to get to warm up to you. So basically, well, why if we just head back, and why don't we head back together and back to the base and and go eat curry with Boom Boom, and basically that's how the episode ended with Tyre and Minnow, hopping into Tyre's sports car and headed back to the base to go eat Boom Boom curry, and Shino walking away to go do his own thing, and basically that's how the episode ended on this note. So anyway, not a bad episode. So basically, we got the end theme song in this episode. It was good. It was not bad. So anyway, this was a good episode. So anyway, yeah, so anyway, this was a good episode. A lot more. It was a lot more. There was a we got more explanation about the bad guys, about Boom Boom, and got more information on the